Today we are going to study some remaining chemical properties of carboxylic acids. Then the next reaction is heating with dehydrating reagent. Heating with dehydrating reagents. Monocarboxylic acids on heating with dehydrating reagents like P2O5 or concentrated H2SO4, they give their corresponding anhydrides, that is here OH and this H combined to form H2O, and remaining part, that is R C double bond O, O C double bond O, and R, that is acid anhydride, and it is carboxylic acid. Once again I repeat, monocarboxylic acids on heating with dehydrating reagents like P2O5 or concentrated H2SO4, they give their corresponding acid anhydrides. For example, acetic acid when heated with P2O5 or concentrated H2SO4, it gives its corresponding, that is CH3COO, and here C double bond O CH3. Its name is anhydride of acetic acid, that is acetic anhydride, plus that is removed H2O. It is a reversible process that acid anhydride formed readily hydrolyzed by water molecule to form their corresponding carboxylic acids. That is, this reaction is reversible and it is hydrolyzed in this way. Here oxygen is electronegative, therefore H plus goes to oxygen and OH goes here, that is RCOOH, that is one acid, and RCOOH, another acid is formed. Better yield of this acid anhydride, it is formed when sodium carboxylate is heated with acyl chloride. Sodium carboxylate is heated with acyl chloride. See here, RCOONA, it is sodium carboxylate when heated with acyl chloride, when heated in presence of P2O5 to form RCOOC double bond R, plus this Na and this Cl, that is NaCl, and this sodium carboxylate, it is formed from carboxylic acid when treated with NaOH, and this acyl chloride, it is formed from when carboxylic acid it is treated with SOCl2. When heated with SOCl2, once again I repeat, better yield of acid anhydride is obtained from reaction with sodium carboxylate and acyl chloride to form acid anhydride. For example, CH3COOH, when treated with NaOH, it forms its sodium salt, that is sodium acetate, and another molecule of acetic acid, it is treated with heated with SOCl2, it gives acetyl chloride. These two when heated in presence of P2O5, it gives CH3C double bond O, then this oxygen and C double bond O CH3 plus NaCl, that is it is acetic acid, and its corresponding anhydride, that is acetic anhydride is formed. Then the next chemical property is decarboxylation. Decarboxylation of carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Here decarboxylation, that is removal of carboxyl acid group, that is removal of this group, removal of carboxyl group. When carboxylic acid is treated with NaOH, it gives its sodium salt, that is RCONA minus plus minus H2O. This sodium salt of carboxylic acid on heating with soda lime, that is a mixture of NaOH, that is soda plus lime, 3:1 mixture. That is when sodium salt of carboxylic acid is heated with soda lime, it gives hydrocarbon. In this case, this whole part combined to form Na2CO3, one Na, second Na, that is Na2, this COO and this oxygen forms CO3, and R and H combined to form this hydrocarbon. Once again I repeat, sodium salt of carboxylic acid on heating with soda lime gives hydrocarbon. For example, acetic acid when treated with NaOH, it gives its sodium salt of acetic acid, that is sodium acetate. Sodium acetate when heated with soda lime, it gives, this whole part goes to form, it gives hydrocarbon, that is methane plus Na2CO3. Then another example, propanoic acid when treated with NaOH, it gives sodium propanoate. This sodium propanoate on heating with soda lime undergoes decarboxylation to form C2H6 plus Na2CO3, that is ethane. Once again I repeat, Sodium salt of carboxylic acid when heated with soda lime, it undergoes decarboxylation to form hydrocarbon. For example, this is acetic acid when treated with NaOH, it gives sodium acetate. Sodium acetate when heated with soda lime, it undergoes decarboxylation to form methane. Then another example, propanoic acid. Propanoic acid when treated with NaOH, it gives it sodium salt. Sodium salt of propanoic acid, that is sodium propanoate, when heated with soda lime, it undergoes decarboxylation to form ethane. Then the next reaction is reduction of carboxylic acid. Reduction of carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acids are reduced to corresponding alcohols by powerful reducing agents like lithium aluminum hydride, for example, acetic acid when treated with lithium aluminum hydride, when it is treated with lithium aluminum hydride, it undergoes reduction to form its corresponding alcohol, that is it is ethanol, that is ethyl alcohol. Next one example is propanoic acid when treated with lithium aluminum hydride, it undergoes reduction to form N-propyl alcohol. Carboxylic acids can be reduced by diborane, that is B2H6. That is, the reduction of carboxylic acid can be carried out in presence of B2H6. Sodium borohydride, that is NaBH4. Sodium borohydride does not reduce carboxylic acids.